All right, let's get into it. Video's called Viral Woman Whose Husband Took Everything and Is Now Living Her Best Life. It's not funny. It's not funny. Let's get into it.
Portia Moore took to social media to share with anyone willing to listen how her husband of 5 years, a man that she'd been with for 18 years, blindsided her with one of the most brutal breakups you can imagine. Here's a look at the TikTok video she posted. Take a look.
This is my apartment after I came back home from Vegas. I had a convention in Vegas. I was gone the 2nd through the 7th. Came home to my apartment completely wiped out. My husband left. He left me my jewelry here in this room here. And took everything else, including some items that belong to solely me. He also took the washer and dryer out of here. I also took the bed, took everything out of here, cut off the internet service so I can no longer work from home. And then cleared out the closet here, which y'all come to like. Cleared the closet here and left the wedding dress in here. I'll leave that right there for him.
Listen. If a man is up and leaving, allegedly, for no reason, and he taking the washer and the dryer, okay? The washer and the dryer. He had a plan to leave, okay? And there was a reason behind that plan that he left, because he's thinking logically.
I don't know if you can hear in my voice. I was just trying not to cry on the video when I look. Yeah. I don't know. He made his statement loud and clear, and I heard him this time.
Did you catch what she said? I don't know if you said. Let's just go back a little bit.
And I heard him this time.
She says she heard him this time. So that means there were some other times. So if you're going to sit up here and say you don't know what happened, I feel like that's a lie. That's got to be a lie.
Right after you appeared on the show, I thought people would instantly have sympathy, empathy. There were people questioning you.
Yeah. I would be questioning you.
She's like, oh my God. How dare people not believe you right away when you say that you didn't know why he left you? Like, her face is really like in disbelief of like, how dare they question you? Like, people not boo the fool. They gonna ask questions. People are getting smart nowadays. They're smart. They're not just falling for anything. Like, we're not just falling for the woman's narrative anymore. It's just not. We're looking at both sides because we are realizing that women have been getting away with a lot, and they lie, and they don't take accountability for their actions, and they try to pretend like everything's okay or pretend like they're the victim all the time, and it's not the case. And what men do, they have feelings. Yes, they do. But they're supposed to be the provider, strong protector, and they put those feelings into logic. And logically, if they feel like they're not being valued or respected at home, they're going to leave. And that could have been very well what happened in the situation. He felt like his feelings weren't being respected. Logically thinking, he told himself, hey, I need to make a plan and get gone. And he left. And now it's all about the female's feelings. Skip the man. Like, he didn't matter. That's basically what she said. Just push him to the side. He doesn't matter. This is about you, girl. This is about what you got going and what he could have did better and why it was his fault and his decision why he left. And no one's holding her accountable. She says she holding herself accountable, but I think to tell yourself that there was no reason or you don't know why that he just up and left is a lie, a bold-faced lie. Why is it that it's always about the women's feelings, but the man's feelings get pushed to the side? Why do we keep pretending like the men also don't have feelings? Because the man's supposed to be tough and strong and the provider and a protector. He's not allowed to have feelings. But we make it all about the woman's feelings always. And don't say it's not true. Thanks for watching, and go to my page for part 2 of this video if you want to hear the truth behind the reason her husband really left. And if you want to hear from the alleged husband, Brian, on his reason why the situation ended the way it did.